White is up for 4 Grammys for his latest solo album. The former White Stripes frontman was born during the heyday of vinyl singles and albums in the 1970s. CDs and digital downloads were supposed to kill them off, but in true rock and roll spirit, vinyl has refused to die. In fact, demand is surging to unprecedented levels. CCTV's Owen Faircloth picked up his headphones to find out why.
Kurt Weill's latest album is Hot Property at Crooked Beat Records in Washington, D.C. Sales of vinyl LPs are rocketing.
2015, vinyl basically runs the music industry now. Downloading is still a factor, but there's just a lot more people that want to go back to the tangible of the tangible or the medium of buying vinyl, physical vinyl again. Even throughout in the 1990s, we always carried new and used vinyl, and it was roughly every year back then it was about 33% of our sales. But in 2007, it surpassed CDs, and then it just kept going higher and higher. And now for the last 6 years, it's been over 99% of our sales.
Vinyl LPs usually retail at twice the price of a $10 digital album on iTunes. For the fans, it's worth paying for that atmosphere and a tactile experience.
Whenever I listen to jazz or think of jazz, I always picture a smoky jazz hall with waitresses clinking glasses, people talking in the background. And when I hear it on vinyl, it sounds that way, as opposed to the, I guess, purified version that you get on CDs or streaming.
When I buy a CD, I don't really feel like I have anything. When I have, a piece of vinyl or a record like this, especially an old one, it's almost like an old book or something like that,
Vinyl is a tiny part of the US music market. Just over 9 million LPs sold in the US in 2014. That's compared to 140 million CDs. But sales grew a huge 52%, while both CDs and digital downloads declined.
Vinyl is not mass-produced like it was in the 70s and 80s. So a lot of times there's a shortage of pressing plants here in the United States and in Europe and in Asia too. There's just not many. They dismantled most of them years ago. So you have a lot of records that will come out, they'll do small runs of, and maybe of a couple thousand copies, and they sell out, and it might take 6 months to a year for it to come back in.
With vinyl albums also enjoying unprecedented demand in the UK and a similar lack of pressing capacity, the pressure now lies on record companies to spin the wheel backwards and invest in a format with timeless appeal. Owen Fairclough, CCTV, Washington.